Camilla.
I'm Mavis.
I'm Dương.
I'm God.
I'm Peggy.
I'm Leon.
On behalf of my group, I'd like to talk to you about all the things about Singapore, and my talk will take about 50 and 20 minutes of your time. That's all for the introduction. Now, let Thùy show you the history and the location of Singapore. Give a big hand for her. I'd like to talk to you about
Here at the end, someone go.
I talk a little bit about the history of Singapore.
Speak loudly. Good.
Okay. Although its history stretched back millennia, modern Singapore was founded in 1819 by Sir Stamford Raffles as a trading force of the British East India companies. After the company collapsed in 1858, Singapore came under the British control as a royal colony known as Strait settlement. And during the Second World War, Singapore was occupied by Japan, after which British occupied it again. And after early years of turbulence and despite lacking natural resources and hinterland, Singapore developed rapidly as an Asian tiger economy.
Asian tiger.
Yes, Asian tiger economy. Based on its ethnic trade and workforce. Next, I will talk to you about the location of Singapore. Singapore, officially named Republic of Singapore, is a sovereign island state in Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia. The country is situated 1 degree north of the equator, and Singapore was separated from Malaysia Peninsula by via Johor Strait. The strait named Johor, J-O-S-O-R. And to the south, Singapore was separated from Indonesia Rio Islands via Singapore Straits. And Singapore consists of 1 main islands along with 62 islands. That's all.
Meaning islets.
It's
Hòn đảo nhỏ. Yes.
Yes. And the next part is please.
The total area of the Singapore, how much?
How big is it?
How big is it?
How large is Singapore? The area. The total area is. Good.
It's 21.5 kilometers.
Square kilometer. Is it bigger than Saigon?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's just bigger than Cần Giờ district. No, next.
And I will talk about population. And the current population in here of Singapore is 5,808,500 in a square kilometer.
And Singapore population current is 0.08% of the world's population. And here you can see that we are ranked in 153rd in the world about population ranking of country and territories. And I would like, in the end of the 2018, in Singapore, an increase of 83,057 people compared to last year in 2017. And the nature and population growth rates were positive because the number of the birth outnumbered that is 20,270. And that's all. It's about population.
Hold on.
What make up the population, the ethnic, like where they come from, like from Chinese?
Actually, they come from Taiwan also. The population.
How many ethnics?
Ethnic groups. Yeah.
4.
There are 4 ethnic groups.
Yes.
They are.
Indian.
They are Indians.
Indian, Chinese, and Malaysia, and British.
English, British.
Yes.
Good.
On behalf of my group, I'd like to talk to you about the language of Singapore. Singapore had 4 official languages that were chosen to represent the largest ethnic groups in the country. The first one is English. English, due to history of Singapore, is a British colony, and the second one is Mandarin Chinese. Mandarin Chinese to unite the large Chinese population, and the next one is Malay. Malay is national language of Singapore because this language is indigenous population. And the last but not least, that is Tamil. Tamil to represent the Indian of Singapore. Okay, this next slide, please. Okay, now let me show you some English that I've heard when I visited to Singapore 2 years ago. They kinda lazy when they speak English. For example, never mind, they will say never mind. Excuse me.
Excuse.
I don't want it. They will say don't want. Okay, like that. They will say like that. Okay. The next one. How about the sentences? What's the time now? They will say now what time? Okay. And where's the nearest toilet? They might say toilet where? Can you give me a discount? Cheaper la.
Okay.
And how about la ayo and walawe? La
Means?
means nothing. Like this is the best search. Yo, this means doesn't have anything. Ayo's
Hold on. Go.
ayo for the positive. Singapore, they love to use ayo. For example, ayo is so expensive, and while away, they use positive meanings. For example, while away, why so hot today?
Ah, okay.
That's all. That's all I want to say in the language of Singapore. Thank you.
Question. Do you know what year that English become the language in Singapore?
I think Singapore is one of developed countries, so they will tend to use English, like the common English in Singapore.
You know, like from specific times, like specific time, like during what years?
In which year, okay, did English become the official language?
If I'm not mistaken, I just googled this yesterday. 87. 86. Oh, is it?
1986? Oh, before that, long before that. Great. All right, now next part.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, next is tourist attractions. There are many tourist attractions in Singapore, but I chose only 4 of them. First up is Marina Bay Sands. It was integrated as the most luxurious hotel in 2010. But due to the lack of manpower and the escalating costs, so it was pushed back to 2010. Yes. The Marina Bay Sands is owned by Las Vegas Sands Corporation, and as it opening in 2010, it was built as the most expensive one-side casino properties at $8 billion.
$8 billion?
Yes, it was, yes.
For the whole building?
Yes.
Oh.
Dollar in
Singaporean dollars or USD?
In Singapore dollars.
Singaporean dollars.
Yes.
Okay.
In US dollar is it's $588 billion.
Okay.
Yes. The Marina Bay Sands has a 55-story hotel which will top out in July 2009. And in front of the theater, and then there is a convention, an exhibition, and a place where for the people to gamble. It has over 1,000 machines and up to 1,400 tables. The garden by the bay is a nature park spanning 101 hectares of reclaimed land in central region of Singapore. The park consists of 3 waterfront gardens: Bay South Gardens in Marina South, Bay East Garden in Marina East, and Bay Central Garden in downtown Core and Kallang. The Bay Central Garden will act as a link between the Bay South and Bay East Garden. It stands at 15 hectares with a 3 kilometers waterfront promenade that allows scenic walks stretching from the city center to the east of Singapore.
Got next.
What is the entry price for the Garden of the Bay?
Entry prices, yeah. Are they expensive?
Is it free or how much you pay for that?
Okay, next part. Go on. No information.
Send for me later if you can.
Yes, I'm sorry. And next is Fort Siloso. It was so restore coastal gun battery from 12 such batteries which made a fortress Singapore at the start of the World War II. The
Really?
fort, yes,
World War II?
yes. The fort is situated on Pulau Belakang Mati, now is Sentosa, an island south of mainland Singapore. The fort nowadays is a military museum open to public. Though the origin of the word Siloso is derived from a Mailang word meaning rock. There was a huge rock at the Mount Singapore harbor which imposed a hazard to passing shipping. And the last one is Singapore Flyer. No. Yes, thank you. The Singapore Flyer is a giant observation view at downtown Port, Singapore. It was opened in 2008. A construction having taken about 2.5 years. It carried its first paying passengers on 11 February at a soft opening to the public on the 1st March and was then officially opened on 15 April.
2000?
Yes,
Which year?
in 2008.
2008.
Yes.
Okay. Now next part. Thanks. Now my base.
Okay, as you must know, the one thing that's made the country be as famous as fish food. And here's some dish that I found to be the focal point in the Singapore. What is the delicious dish that the tourists cannot forget of the frog? It is frog forest. Housefly and housefly forest served with salted frog, economic oyster sauce, spicy chili flavors is ideal dish for the usual cold weather on the street of Singapore. The next one is chu koi. Yes, it's made from steep dried flowers in the water on a multi-hole pan made of tin, and is often encouraged by fried radish and chili. Singaporeans often use this at the breakfast.
What does it taste like? Chewy
It
quick.
is like bánh bèo in Vietnam.
Tastes like bánh bèo.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is like that.
Okay.
And the next one is laksa. It's blend of noodle and seafood. As well as shrimp, octopus, fish cake in coconut milk curries. That's both spicy and racy. And this is chicken rice. Just chicken rice.
Teriyaki.
And this one is crab chili. Is also popular in Singapore.
Move on traditional costume. The first one is cabaya, including a skirt and converse. It is the coat is covered with elaborate decorations around the body of women in formal occasions such as wedding and festival. Yes. Today, neon cabaya is innovated by young people when combined the shirt with the jeans and short skirts to be more variety in everyday life, such as walking on the street. Yeah, next one is Johnson. Yeah, it's like sườn xám. This custom is from China and it refers by Chinese woman. The Johnson is from the Qing dynasty. Yeah, triều đại nhà Thanh. Formed by the beautiful cultivation with high design and meticulously decorated and decorate neck. Beside the cross body is highly stylized and quick high heel to make a perfect choice. The touch. Thank you, Corin. Yeah, thank you, Corin. The traditional custom of Malaysians in Singapore. The women's custom consists of the skirts and of the skirt or the white sarong. Yeah. It's hanging from the hip to the heel. Combined with it is a skirt to the hip or knee. The style of her dress and skirt are simple and elegant colors similar to the design of Iceland down home.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the style for Malaysian men in Singapore. But your Malaysian is blue skirt with band.
Shirt.
Yeah.
Blue shirt.
Blue shirt.
God.
With band and sarong down this way called sandals.
Something. Okay.
Yeah, that's finally sari. Yeah. Sari. In Singapore, people of Indian descent usually wear sari in on important occasion. This traditional costume is extremely sophisticated designs and color and exotic color. Costumes are usually hand sewn from high quality silk or cotton. In order to make the costume more sophisticated and luxurious, people also wear thin clothes and striking colors.
Alright, that's all? Very good. Alright, thank you team.